Well, hasn't it been a busy 3 days? Gosh, we've covered a lot, and we've covered a lot of distance as well. And we know that because we've used geospatial data. We had it on the GPS where we went on Wednesday, where we covered about 160 kilometres, starting out where it all began near Darfield at the Greendale Fault. We measured land movement with Nick Donnelly, a surveyor, and we saw the impact that the earthquakes have had on the farmland out there, the roads, hedges, all those sorts of things. And then we headed into town to see how the February earthquake impacted on Christchurch. Steve Beansberg took us around. We saw some rock fall in the Heathcote Valley, and he explained how even the rocks could be mapped, and that information was very useful to know where the risk of future rock falls would be. We got a great view of Christchurch from Sugarloaf as well, and we looked at how GPS is used for all sorts of things and how surveyors use survey marks, because of course if you don't have a starting point to measure from, you're not going to have very accurate measurements. And that led us to where we went on Thursday, looking at properties with Lloyd McGarvey. Because of course personal property has been really affected by the earthquakes. So surveyors have been out trying to measure how properties have moved during the quakes. And Lloyd, being a birthday boy on Thursday, brought his cake, and he had a great example with the cake of how land can move and the property on that land during earthquakes. So do check out that video. And in the afternoon, we went out to Wigram Skies subdivision, which is a subdivision with 2,000 sections, or will be 2,000 sections when it's finished, and that development's going to take 12 years, which is a little bit faster than the 18 years that they expected, and that's so that they can fill the demand created by the earthquakes, because of course 7,000 people have been red zoned, meaning that they can't rebuild on their land. So they have to live somewhere, so we've got subdivisions and things that are being developed for them. And today we looked at how buildings have had to be demolished in the centre of town and what's going to become of that area with the blueprint, the rebuild. We also looked at SCIRT, the Stronger Christchurch Infrastructure Rebuild Team. Gosh, what a mouthful. But they're doing a great job, and it's mainly unseen because all those services are under the ground. So we met Jeremy, and he explained all the work that they were doing and the fact that geospatial data helps them to know where problems are so they can fix them. Some very clever technology with GIS, layered maps, and weren't those rebuild plans just amazing? That blueprint is really looking exciting for Christchurch. So I hope you've enjoyed this field trip. Lots to take in, so do make sure you revisit some of those videos and all the material on the website. I hope you've enjoyed the trip, and we'll see you on another one soon.
Cool, go.
So we have Earth, we have the base station, we have satellites orbiting. The base station can tell where it is because it's connected to a minimum of 4 satellites at any one time.